All right, Foodie Gang. Y'all ready? Let me wash my hands real quick. All right. Shout out to the Foodie Gang. We are gonna make a veggie omelet today. Hey, NF, How are you doing? Okay, I thought it was early, but I'm not. I'm late, so I'm sorry about that, y'all. But we're gonna make a veggie omelet today. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. How are you doing, NF? What you been up to, girl? Okay, let me get the stuff. But y'all, I thought it was early, and I'm actually late. I was over here cutting up this stuff, watching the news. Okay, so we're gonna make a veggie omelet, and then in there we're gonna put onions, tomatoes, Colby Jack cheese. I have a little bit for the top, and then we're gonna make a salad to go on the side. You guys always talk to me about how I need to eat healthier, so we putting the salad on the side of our omelets. And then I'm doing good, NF. I'm doing good. Still in Atlanta, Georgia. And a new location. But yeah, I thought it was early. I was like, I looked at the thing, I was like, oh, I'm actually late. I was just cutting up stuff and I'm watching the news. Okay, we're gonna put some sea salt, black pepper. I really want to put some, I'm put some garlic in it. Stop playing. Y'all know I love me some garlic. Did you eat today, NF? Okay, so we got, these are black and white peppercorns, and then you crack them, and it's actually really good. And then I got sea salt here, and then it has some garlic powder. Ava's doing good. She's still in the bed resting. I braided her hair yesterday. I gave her some box braids. I have probably 10 more braids that I have to finish, but they're really cute, and she picked out the colors of her hair, and it's like a golden blonde and black, so it's really cute. She's still sleeping though, which is why I'm gonna try to go to 1 hour on this live, because y'all know I'll be sitting up here talking forever. And I said, yes, I did. I made some eggs with hot dogs and tomatoes and jalapenos this morning on live. Oh my goodness, I am so upset. You was cooking live and I missed it. How did you feel, cooking live? Because, you said that you stopped doing it, but even when I be stressed and I'm feeling some type of way, I know that these lives make somebody happy. Or somebody is watching. And honestly, when I cook and I don't go live, I feel guilty. Yes, I'm making a veggie omelet with tomatoes and onions and Colby Jack cheese. You can add mushrooms in here, spinach, but this is what I have right now on hand, tomato with onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute my onions and my tomatoes a little bit, just so that when they go in the omelet, they're not cold. I'm sauteing them a little bit. And then I'm going to season them too. You don't have to cook your filling for your omelet. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do at the crib. But this is what Big Bang gonna do. Let me get a spoon. When you go to Golden Corral, they put the ingredients in there raw, or like most restaurants do, and there's nothing wrong with that either. I just want to cook mine a little bit, so that when they go in the omelet, they're not super cold. I'm gonna clean this pan up. Hey Jacob, how you doing? But and that sounds good. I have to go watch the replay. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Familia's YouTube channel as well. Today we're making a veggie omelet, and I'm gonna put a salad on the side. Y'all always be talking about how I don't eat right, how I need to go to the gym. Woo, y'all be talking, but not y'all. Some people be talking shit. And it's like, well, if I want to eat pancakes in the middle of the night, let me be fat in peace. I don't know why people got to come up in here and be like, you need to do this. You need to do that. It's crazy. But today we're going to have a salad on the side. So I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing, okay? Okay, we're going to crack some eggs over here. And that's taught me this, Familia. Okay, when you crack eggs, if you get a piece of shell in the eggs, use the eggshell to pick it up. She said, right, we act like we eat their food. Yeah! Like, y'all paying the bill. Let me be fat in peace. Yeah. Y'all act like the whole America's on a lease, but okay. You know what? I'm glad I got thick skin because I be laughing because it's like, why do you care? I'm not even with you. Let me be fat in peace. Okay? If I want to eat something, if I want to eat a burger, let me eat a burger. Okay? Yeah, like you paying for my groceries. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna put the tomatoes in there and hit it with some seasoning. I'm ready to season this now because I got it out. I'm gonna put a little bit in there of the garlic powder. Okay, we're gonna put it with the tomatoes. Yeah, and I don't know why they don't let people do what they gotta do in peace. There's people out here committing crimes, hitting on kids, and then doing all type of stuff. And you mad because I'm eating pancakes in the middle of the night? Sound like you need to mind your business. Okay, so we got that on. These are pretty much, this is a cook as I want to do. I seen someone grind them pepper with the top on and then just took the top off and put it in the food. That was smart. That is a good idea. But you know what? For me, I'll mess around and spill it somehow. That's a good idea though. Okay, so these are as cooked as I want. This is our filling for our omelet. Now we're going to put our omelet pan on. There's a little bit of water in here, so I'm going to kind of let it cook out a little bit. I don't have paper towels right now. If I did, I would just wipe it out. Y'all go, that's when you got the next question. Why don't you just do this? Put a little bit of butter in there. And then for my salad, I'm going to use a little bit of ranch. Okay, I am not an omelet master, so I'm gonna try my best. I kinda got a lot of butter in here. That's okay though. Then we're gonna pour the egg in there. And that's that. Oh my goodness, I want a salad. Now, you know what? Sometimes when you be watching people cook on live, it makes you want the food. You know what I'm saying? When I see somebody make a pot pie, I'm like, damn, I want a pot pie. But yes, I got, I think it's green leaf lettuce because I'm going to do a burger bar. I want to do it today, but y'all know how my schedule is, so we will see. But I want to do a burger bar, so I got some lettuce, and I have a lot of lettuce, so I was like, well, let me make some salads, and then also have, look, I'm trying to be skinny too. No, I'm laughing, not because I'm playing. I'm laughing because people be talking hella mess. I turned my omelet down a little bit. It's kind of cooking faster than I would like. And then what you do is you try to lift up the sides and you pour the egg underneath. It's complicated. It's complicated, guys. It's complicated. Man, when I was in the kitchen, them omelets had me stressed out. I was like, man, I can't do this. Y'all doing too much. But the one guy would like flip it up, and then it was just stressful. And then the customer's waiting on you. So you know what I'm saying? Like omelets are nerve-wracking for me. They make me nervous. Oh, you know what? Somebody was telling me about. They have an omelet maker where you could just put the ingredients in there and it makes it for you. And they have different ones. They have ones where it's like a certain pan that you could use, and then they have ones where you can plug it in. I was like, man, I need to get that because and I was with you on the not making omelets on live. But then somebody talked me into it and I did a cheese omelet and it worked out. So I was like, I'm gonna try to do a veggie one. We're gonna see what happens. If it all goes wrong, we're gonna have a scramble. Then somebody was like, why don't you just get an omelet maker? Go on Amazon and look it up. They have omelet makers. I'm like, that's freaking smart. But yes, omelets are very nerve-wracking. And I'm not a pro, y'all. I am Chef Big Bang. I do be cooking. But even if you do something for your job or whatever, there's going to be certain things that you're not strong at. And I would definitely say omelets are where I'm not strong at as far as cooking. I'm not very confident. That's okay, y'all. We're going to make it happen, y'all. I did the cheese omelet. Shout out to the cheese omelet. It was good. And then I said, well, tell them to come make it for you. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, I be laughing at some of the comments because people be acting like you're hurting them. Like, it's so crazy. It's like, let me just eat my food, bro. When you're eating your food, I don't say nothing to you. But yes, making omelets on live is nerve-wracking. That's the moral of the story. You know when you go to the restaurant, they be like popping them out. Not me. I be over here struggling. Okay, then we're going to pour the egg underneath like that. Y'all see? Okay, when it shakes like that, you know it's not stuck. That's good. Like I said, some people can flip it up and turn it around. I can't do all that. And then after every break, I didn't see nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Look, and y'all know I can cook, okay? I done came over here and made all type of stuff. This just ain't where I'm strong at, but we finna make it do what it do. Okay, we gonna get this done. I believe in myself. Some people can flip it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. But we just gonna lay these toppings in here. We gonna- And then I'm gonna go in with the tomatoes and onions. Now this right here is a nerve-wracking part when you gotta fold it in half. Put a little bit of cheese on top. Look at that. Oh, man. We got something, y'all. We got something. Woo. Look at that. Look at that. Woo. We're going to put some cheese on top, too. Now, I would try to flip it, but I don't want to press my luck. I'm going to slide this right onto the plate and be done with it. Not gonna do the most. Look at that. You turn the pan. Okay, now the omelet's on the plate. We're gonna put a little bit of cheese on top. If you have shredded cheese, that is honestly the cheese that you should use for this. Look, NF, I'm glad I inspired y'all because I'll be nervous when I be making these freaking omelets. Very nerve-wracking. And I got a lot of toppings in here. Keep in mind the eggs will carry over cook also. I don't like how they're all spilling out like this, so okay. We got a little something here. I don't like how it's all spilling out like this. That's okay though. That's okay. Maybe we'll put this back in the pan. Put that back in the pan. I don't like how it's looking like that. Okay, then we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna let this cook a little bit more. And then, and I said, but no veggies for me. I'm not on the diet right now. I'll start tomorrow. You know what? When I say the word diet, I get hungry immediately. So I don't even like using that word. Okay, I put it back in the pan because it's like, I don't think it's all the way cooked. Or maybe that's the cheese. I don't know. But we're going to just put this back in the pan and let this cook a little bit longer. Or it could be the juice from the tomatoes. It could be that too because tomatoes are very juicy. So maybe that's what we're looking at. So maybe that's what that is, those tomatoes. But yes, we got our veggie omelet here with tomatoes and onions. Never, and just for you being a hater, you don't gotta be here. If my food, I think that's the tomatoes that's making that juice. If my food was nasty, I would not have as much support as I do. And if you think my food is nasty, that's okay. You don't gotta be here. I think that the juice that we're seeing is from the tomatoes. So we're just gonna cook that, let that go. Got our omelet there. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all a little bit closer. Move y'all to the other counter. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up really quick and put my stuff back. Okay, so we got a veggie omelet with tomatoes and onions over here. Let me get a picture really quick, and then I'm gonna take y'all to the table. Let me not fall over. We got a little side salad here. Let me put this TV on mute. Oh, okay, I've been watching the news, y'all. And on my other channel, Time for Tea at 907 Good Eats, I kind of reported on it a little bit over there. Y'all know about Charlie Kirk. He's a conservative. He like hosts debates and stuff. And he was gunned down, yeah, I think it was yesterday. And they finally have found the suspect. Let me go close that window. Yes, they found the suspect and he is in custody. And so now they have like a mugshot, his name, his identity, and all that stuff. So I've been watching the news and kind of keeping my eye on what they're talking about. Hey, Breeze, what's going on? Y'all, I think my camera's crooked. Okay, there we go. How you doing, Breeze? We got a veggie omelet here, and then with tomatoes and onions. Yeah, Tyler Robinson is his name, but they finally found the suspect, and I'm honestly surprised it took so long. I'm really surprised. Let's say a prayer before we eat. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for everything that you have done, everything that you continue to do. We ask you to bless the hands that made it and watch over us on our travels and the foodie gang as well. In Jesus' name, pray, amen. His dad made him turn. Oh, really? See, Breeze. Okay, so I've been watching the news, but I was also kind of like cooking, and it seemed like a lot of it kind of happened in the night, as far as like, but his dad made him turn himself in. I would too. That Colby Jack cheese is really good. Wow. That's crazy. And I heard that there was something about Discord on there. I think he was like posting messages in the Discord. You guys, I feel like they're gonna get rid of Discord soon. A lot of these crimes that have been happening, it kind of seems like it got something to do with Discord, or you hear the person saying crazy stuff in Discord. They're either gonna, I think they're gonna put more like limits on it, on what you can do in Discord, because it's seeming like all the crazy people is congregating there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that Roblox scandal too. Yeah, ain't much coming out of the white string media. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna get rid of Discord. Hey, anything good? Veggie omelet and a side salad. Cause you're always telling me I need to eat better. Y'all telling me I need to go to the gym. So I'm gonna listen to y'all. I'm gonna take y'all advice. But thank you, girls. Speaking of the last name Groves, did they ever catch Derrick Groves, the criminal, the inmate that escaped from New Orleans, or they just don't talk about it no more? Breeze, did they ever catch him? And I'm still in Atlanta, Georgia. On the 24th, I will be going to Las Vegas. And then October 1st, I'll be going back home to Alaska. So when I get back home, one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do more prep live streams. Remember how we used to do the prep live streams and y'all could see me cutting everything up and we would be middle of the night cutting up fruit or veggies? Hey, vlogs. Bree said that's old news. What's old news? That they didn't catch him? But when I get back to Alaska, we'll do more of the prep. Cause y'all like the prep live streams. And I did too. I had me a little drink. We cutting up stuff safely. This omelet is very simple but really good. I put garlic powder, sea salt, white and black pepper in here. And then anything good said, whenever you're going back, you're supposed to stop by for some wood fire grill. I'm going back October 1st. Look, but I'll have to plan another trip to come to Chicago and Wisconsin. I actually really like the food in Chicago. It was good. Well, honestly, guys, I didn't really plan this road trip. It was a little spur of the moment. I thought I was going to Hawaii in October. But I needed this trip. I needed this time to relax, to kind of clear my mind. It has been a hectic year for me. Not even really the year. The last couple of months have been a lot for me. So I needed this rest and this break. But next time, I'm coming to you, anything good. I'm coming to you, NF, because y'all are in the same area. I know anything good. Save that ribeye for me. Save that ribeye for me. Okay, so I think I definitely want to travel some more. I'm kind of thinking like sometime next year. Where I'll cook and send it. Y'all, there's a lot going on in the world. Okay, so I should have flipped my omelet over and then put the fillings in there, but I was getting a little nervous. Y'all might have to give me an omelet maker. So that I don't gotta, omelets make me nervous. I be nervous when I'm making my omelets. Hey Arnell, how you doing? And Arnell, you're in San Francisco, right? But omelets make me nervous. Do omelets make y'all nervous too when y'all cook omelets? I am gonna eat the salad. Okay, this is how I feel. The salad is cold, the omelet is hot. So I was gonna eat the whole omelet and then go over to the salad. Just because of the cold and hot thing. Like when I go to like a barbecue and they have potato salad, I'll eat the potato salad last. Okay, Liliana said I'm gonna make an omelet now. Are you gonna make a video? And then I use stainless for mine. Oh, for making omelets? Thanks, best friend, peer pressure. Yes, girl, omelets are nerve-wracking. Ooh, okay, anything good? He said, I'm cooking some eggs. Yes, I'm gonna make a sure. Look, that's probably what I should have did. Omelets make me super nervous. But, okay, so I'm always cooking breakfast on this channel. So, it's like, I'm starting to run out of breakfast options. I was like, damn, I think I gotta do this omelet now. Oh, but you know what sounds really good? Bacon and cheese omelet. Ooh. These, anything good to over medium, ain't nothing wrong with that. I made a, I've been craving some French toast, but I'm gonna wait till I get back home because I got a lot of cinnamon sugar at home. Yeah, I mean, Arnett said, why nervous omelet? Because I'm not that, omelets are not my strong suit in the kitchen. Like, when you ask me to cook, or you ask me to bake something, or get on the grill or something like that, I'm a little bit more confident, but omelets are not my strong suit. That's why I be nervous. Thank you all. Hey, NS. We got NF and NS. Yeah, Ross, what are you making your eggs with? Okay, I got some ranch here. A lot of people don't like ranch, but I actually like ranch. Yeah, I do make quesadillas all the time. I make breakfast quesadillas. I think I've had a steak quesadilla before. I always make quesadillas. Are you gonna have anything on the side, NF? I mean, anything good? Sorry, I'm getting the names confused. I like ranch. A lot of people don't like ranch, but it's cool with me. But I just got a little bottle. I just got like a little bit of groceries. Not trying to like. It's like I don't want to buy too much, and then it's like I don't want to buy too little. But I'm gonna have to get some more water and juice. But I need to take these burgers out the freezer. I've been talking about eating burgers the whole time. Oh my! I hate when my food is cut off. Let me push y'all back a little bit. Okay, why y'all didn't tell me? Dang, foodie gang. Y'all always be talking about what I be eating. And this and that. And I need to eat healthier. And you don't even tell me my food cut off? Ooh, you're having steak and eggs. See, Ralph? Ralph is trying to keep that part hidden. And then he said I had to go through my food in the pantry and throw some out. Also, that food is healthy. Yeah, they always talk about me when I eat bad stuff. They're like, you shouldn't do this. You know what I have just discovered in my life? I don't know why, but people love to hate on me. It's crazy. Do y'all feel that way in y'all lives too? That's why I was just like, you know what? I don't even care no more. All right, anything good? Thank you for coming through. And I hope your son is well. Hope all is well with you. This omelet is so freaking good. Yeah, but they caught Charlie Kirk's killer. And they're talking about giving this dude the death penalty. I'm like, what? I'm not saying that he shouldn't have it, but I feel like this. There are people that have 3 and 4 bodies and y'all throwing them in jail with life sentences. But you're gonna let... He took out one person, you're gonna give him a death penalty? You don't even do that for people that deserve it, in my opinion. Offset, eat what you want, girl. Don't let them make you feel bad, girl. You're beautiful and wonderful. Don't let anybody tell you differently. God made you perfect the way you are. God is great. I agree with that. Let me live. Let me be. Mm-hmm. Amen, amen. But they gonna give this man the death penalty. And there are people that be touching on kids that got 3, 4 bodies. Some of the mass shooters who be going and gunning down churches and schools don't even get the death penalty. So I think that is a little bit like, what? He just took out one person. Yeah, it was crazy the way he did it. And you gonna give him a death penalty? Well, then give everybody the death penalty that unalive somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what a lot of people are saying. Is like, keep the same energy for everybody else in. You know what I'm saying? But the way that man did Charlie, that's some serious hatred. Like, you gotta hate somebody. How can you hate somebody that much that you've never met? Assuming that he's never met him. But how do you hate someone that much? And it's like, what's wrong with people? And then y'all heard about the Colorado school shooting on the high school? They said that man had a revolver allegedly and reloaded and kept shooting, was trying to go into more classrooms that they were live trying to get more people. Like, why is there so much hatred in your heart? Like, what's wrong with y'all? That Tyler boy had to have mental illnesses. Yeah. But like, you hate somebody that much that you probably have never even met, where you're gonna go and shoot them. And the way that he did that was foul. And then you got the North Carolina stabbing on the train. It's like, what is wrong with people? Where you just hitting innocent people that don't have nothing to do with you. People are just so like mad. Over his babies in the crowd. I think, didn't they say his wife was there? I also feel like I feel like the security was very lacking. I really do. And they said that people just need to stop having outdoor events. Because when you have outdoor events, there's so many different points where the person could, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Move it inside, go inside, and see, that's why you can't be arguing with people, because you may feel like you enjoy that argument or you want it, but that person, whoever you arguing with, could not take that loss. I didn't hear about the kids, but I heard the wife might have been there. That's terrible. And it's sad because now she's a single mom, and that was just gruesome. And I didn't watch the video at first, and I went and looked it up. I said, "Oh my goodness." The way that was traumatizing for everybody that was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Ooh, I should put some black pepper on this salad. But that was just traumatizing, and the way that so I'm glad. So the suspect actually turned themselves in. They didn't find him like they're making it seem. Yes, it was like a movie. I have never seen something like that, and I don't ever want to. That was terrible. And I went on TikTok, and somebody had the video up there from X, and I was like, whoa. Because at first I didn't watch the video, I was just watching YouTube, and you know how YouTube, you can't do stuff like that? Everybody was like, I don't know how he's gonna survive. And then when I saw the video, it made sense. But the way that went down was terrible. Let me go get some black pepper. Salad is on point though. When I eat salad, I'm like, oh, I need to eat more of these. NF was telling me she saw somebody crack it, and then they took the lid off, so let me try it. I had never heard of Charlie Kirk until this incident, right? But I went and looked up some of his, like, debates, and you know, like I said, you may have a debate with somebody, you may feel away you may walk away feeling good, but some people can't take losses. You know, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Some people can't take losses, or they don't like to be embarrassed. You know, and I think that's where our society is. People can't take a loss. They can't just get they ass whipped and go home. They gotta come back. You know what I'm saying? But and also, I'm going to make a salad. You officially made me hungry. I always tell people this: if you come to my channel and you don't get hungry, then I need to get a new job, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make y'all hungry. But this salad is like perfect. I'm like, it kind of makes me upset that I haven't had a salad. The last salad I had, ooh, it was so bomb. My cousin made it, and she sauteed up the salmon really, really, like, she sauteed, the way she did that salmon was perfect. She got it real crispy on the outside, and then she made a salad with like spinach, walnuts, pecans. I think it had some goat cheese. And I'm not sure what dressing she used, but that salad was delicious. And it's like, this is a very simple salad. All I have in here is tomatoes, onions, black pepper, lettuce, and ranch. But this salad is good. Normally I like to put crouton and cheese, but I ain't got all that. And I am on the road. I live in Alaska, but right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So this is not my home kitchen. Hey, Kumar. This is not my home kitchen, but we making it do what we gotta do. Cooking on the road. Yeah, so I've been watching the news and like watching this Charlie Kirk thing. Listening to a little bit of the Colorado high school shooting. They don't even talk about that. And maybe that's because they could be minors. And when it's a story like that, you really can't say too much because they are minors. But maybe that's why they don't talk about that. But I was watching this thing. Congress wanted to have a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. And the Democrats was like, you don't even do the moment of silence for the school shootings. And so that's what they were saying. I was like, okay, that kind of do make sense though. That's kind of what I was saying. It's like have the same energy, but rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Condolences out to his whole family. And I want to say, I think it happened 2 days ago. They already got a casket, brought his body back to Phoenix. Like they are moving very, very fast. Hey, Drip, how you doing? They are moving very, very fast with this whole situation. They just caught the suspect and they have him in custody. They released his mugshot. And then they released a video yesterday of him jumping off the building, trying to get away. And this man, he jumped down from a 1-story building. I'm like, bro, my knees would have got broke. Yes. Oh, Drip said, he said terrible things about Gaza, though. Oh, I saw that he was posting in the Discord, but I haven't been able to look up everything that he said. I'm telling you, Discord days are numbered because Discord is always at the middle of the controversy. And the guy kind of looks like Charlie Kirk too, in my opinion. I'm looking at a mugshot right now. Kind of looks like him a little bit, which is weird. But Discord is always at the center of the controversy with the roadblocks, with the multiple school shootings. Always at the center of the violence. I think Discord days are numbered. I really do. Because it's too private, if that makes sense. Yeah, Drip, I agree with you. The way that he went out, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't even care if the person was a bad, a bad person. Like, that was crazy, And then a lot of people are saying, should we care? Yeah, because we're human. And, that still is God's child. We shouldn't want nobody to get gunned down and shot in public. Whether we like that person or not. Like, but I was breaking hair yesterday. And I was going to go live yesterday, but I woke up early. And then I fell back asleep. And when I woke back up, it was too late. I was like, dang, I got to get started on breaking hair. Which is why I didn't go live yesterday and I didn't tune into any lives either. Because normally you'll see me in the chat, like, supporting and stuff. But yes, this man that shot Charlie Kirk, after he did it, he jumped off a one-story building. Crazy. See, I just be in the house minding my own business. It's crazy. Let me see what y'all saying on my other device. Hey, John. This is, I think this is green leaf lettuce. I got ranch, onions, and tomatoes, and a little bit of black pepper. This is a simple salad. I had a veggie omelet that I made also, but I ate the omelet already. Drip said, I am in shock though because yesterday night somebody crashed into my fence and neighbor fences too, and there is a lot of damage though, and I am in shock after finding this out. Wow. Wow. I'm glad that is everyone safe, Drip? That's pretty crazy. That's crazy. I'm glad everyone, it sounds like you're safe, but I would definitely be in shock too. Hey, Big Bubba. What's up, Big Bubba? Wow, Drip, that's scary. I've been seeing videos where people like crashing into people's houses, and I'm like, man, what type of time are you on where you crashing into people's houses and their fences? Like, what are you doing? Like, that never even. How there's got to be liquor involved, in my opinion. Because how do you crash into? Because most houses are in residential areas. First of all, why are you going that fast? Like, what are you doing? You know? And Drip said it's a long story. I bet. Did you hear anything, or did you feel? Or were you home? See, I ain't nosy, Drip. I will investigate. I ask a whole bunch of questions. He was not drunk, huh? That's weird. Whoa, wow, Drip. I'm glad you made it, Drip. That's crazy. But we got a veggie omelet here, or we had a veggie omelet. I ate it with tomatoes and onions and Colby Jack cheese. And now we got a little salad. I'm just sitting up here talking to y'all. They were fighting for the wheel drip. When you have a near-death experience, and I know a lot of times we say, "Oh, I almost died," but we be joking. Hey, John, but when you have a real life near-death experience, when you make it out, you be shaking. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, there's a difference between saying I almost died to like really almost dying. Wow, did it make the news too, Drip? That's crazy. That's why I tell people, you all gotta live your lives. Cause at any point in time, your life could be over with. You know, the time you do have on earth, don't spend it being evil. Spend it doing good stuff. The guy was okay, but I was in shock when my mother and family informed me. Wow, that is crazy, Drip. But yeah, when you have a near-death experience, or you kind of come close, like, ooh, what the, you be shaking. Mm-hmm. John, what were you in shock from? Yes, Big Bubba, I was just talking about that. That girl that got stabbed in that subway, that was crazy. And I kept seeing her face all over the news, and I was like, let me just click on the story and see what's going on. So I was on World Star Hip Hop. I only go on there sometimes. I only go on there when I want to see like the real video without all the other stuff. Yeah. I believe you, Drip. That's I can't even imagine. But I saw that video on World Star Hip Hop, and when he did it so fast that it was kind of unbelievable. I had to go back and watch it a couple of times, but yeah, that man is evil. And he was like, I guess he had been arrested 14 different times, or he had 14 different convictions, something like that. People see, they're gonna give Charlie Kirk suspect the death penalty, or they're talking about that. People like him on the subway are the people that I feel need to get the death penalty, because you don't deserve to live amongst us, because you're hella evil. Drip said my heart was beating fast and I was breathing heavy. Yeah, man. Tell y'all, I done been in a lot of near-death experiences, which is, I'm a little bit like, what? Why is it always me? But I'll tell you, man, when you make it out, all you can do is thank Jesus. So like, woo, almost died for real, for real. But yeah, people like the guy on the subway. Those are the type of people that need the death penalty also. You know, I did hear about that Big Bubba. Big Bubba got the time for the tea. Okay. I've never heard of this person before, and maybe I've heard their music and didn't know who it was, but there was a body found in David's, is that how you say it? David? Found in his car, and he's on tour, and it happened to be a Tesla, and the body was in the trunk, and I think, allegedly, the car was abandoned, and people started complaining about the smell. I wonder what they're gonna do. Okay, Big Bubba said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's David. I don't know why people do that. Like, why can't you just use letters in your name? I don't know why you have to use, like, numbers and symbols. Hella dumb. If your name is David, or maybe he didn't want to write it that way because everybody's name is written that way. All right, John. John, I was trying to let you ride in the chat, but you are getting on my nerves. You can go away. Bye. We're here having a serious conversation and you keep saying stupid stuff. It's very annoying. This is why I cannot allow chats or trolls to be in my chat because it's very irritating to me. I might having like serious conversation with people and then people out here saying stupid stuff. I cannot stand it. It's so irritating. I be trying because like some people let the trolls just cook on their channel. I can't take it. I really can. And then Drip said, once I got back into the home, I froze for a moment after chilling for a moment, then went to sleep afterwards. Yeah, Drip, that's crazy. Nonstop said, peace and blessings, my happy Friday. Love you. Enjoy your day. God bless you. See, thank you. But yeah, I be trying to let the trolls cook, and I just cannot take it. I don't have enough patience. It's very irritating to me. Yes, Big Bubba, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and a lot of people are speculating that all this stuff that's happening is to cover up for the Epstein files. And cover up with something else, but I forgot what else was going on. Yeah, Trip, stay positive, and if you need to, you know, a lot of people look down on therapy, but I don't think anything's wrong with therapy if you need help. And Drip said I posted my short today. But yeah, there was something else that was going on too, but I can't remember. But a lot of people think that the stuff that's going on is to distract us from what's really happening. And I'm like, I'm not saying that these are not distractions, but maybe the world is just fucking crazy at the same time. But yes, y'all. I've heard that too, Drip. I got some more salad in the fridge. I think I'm about to eat that. This salad is hit. And I sure did, Big Bubba. Okay, Big Bubba said you heard about the school shooting in Denver as well. Is that the one that was in Colorado? At Evergreen High School? Is that the one that you're talking about? Man, Drip, I think that we are good people. So it is going to be harder for us to vibe into the world. You know what I'm saying? But Big Bubba said, yeah, that one, yeah, I did hear that. And that guy sounded like he had that revolver and was reloading and reloading. And he was looking for other classrooms to go into to shoot more people. But the classrooms were locked. It's like, why the hell are people that angry? Why do you want to go shoot innocent people that you don't even know? It's just so crazy to me. It's a crazy mindset to have. Yes, Big Bubba, so much been happening. I can just keep seeing it everywhere. Well, keep recovering mentally, Drip. You know, it's everybody falls. It's just it matters about who gets back up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why people are so angry where you want to go get people that ain't got nothing to do with it. Like that dude. I wonder if he knew Charlie Kirk. Like, why do you hate somebody that bad where you feel like you need to shoot them in the neck and kill them that you don't even know? That's crazy to me. Like, if somebody makes you that mad, just don't talk to them no more. Why would I listen to somebody that I know is going to piss me off? Oh, so the kids were there. Okay, so we were like, we knew the wife was there. And earlier in the chat, somebody was saying that the kids were there, but we could not confirm that. But the kids were there. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I never knew who Charlie Kirk was, but whether we agree with somebody or not, all of that was unnecessary. It didn't have to be like that. But damn, so he had his kids and his wife at that type of rally, which is kind of crazy to me because the questions that they were asking was like kind of like loaded questions to me. Big Bubba said 1-year-old and 3-year-old. Sad. Okay, Big Bubba said that's what I've been seeing. Ben said R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Yeah, the way that they gunned that man down. I don't know what. He was talking, and then I just feel like this. The person who asked that second question about the transgender, and then at that moment was shot, I think they need to question that person. Because it seemed like a setup. It really does. It seems like a setup. And the guy that they got having custody, he doesn't look like a trans person, but we'll see if that comes out. Maybe he does drag in the weekend or something, but like that question, that person and the shooter, I think how it has something to do with each other. And whoever asked that question, they need to talk to that person, because it was like, did you know this person? Did you know this was gonna happen? It just seemed very like a setup. And hey, Iran. Yeah, but I wonder, like, did they question that person? Because you come on here asking a question about transgender and gun violence, and then at the same moment he's shot. So to me, y'all know how I ask questions and how I investigate. Everybody getting questioned, everybody getting interrogated. I'm asking you so many questions, and you be like, damn, I'm tired, because I be asking them questions. And so I'm gonna be probably watching that, today, watching the news. I also started this show on Netflix that I really like, called Lost in Space. And it's really, really good. Ava was even watching it. And there's not many shows that I watch that she likes. She was into it, though. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna keep my eye on this. And then I also have my other channel, Time for Tea at 907 Good Eats. I'm gonna try to at least get one more live stream in. And I want to make another video about the Charlie Kirk situation. And I'll release that on my other channel, Time for Tea at 907 Good Eats. Because I'm really into the news, into politics, hot topics, and like celebrities. But I just try not to post a ton of it over here and try to keep it a little bit separate. But yeah, it's crazy what's going on in the world today. There's a lot of stuff going on that's just really crazy. And I got the news on in the background, y'all. Sorry. If I keep looking over here, that's why. But yeah, we made a veggie omelet. We made a salad. I have to finish Ava's hair up. I gotta clean the kitchen and do some other stuff. And I said I was only gonna be on here for 1 hour. Y'all, we've been on here for like 1 hour and 10 minutes already. But y'all know I'll be talking. Okay, I'll try to get the recipe posted for the omelet. And anybody that makes an omelet today, please tag me in your video. Cause I wanna see what type of omelet you finna make. Tag me in your video, whether you go live, you take a picture. Go ahead and tag me in there. But, so the suspect is 22 years old. Tyler Robinson arrested in the murder of Charlie Kirk. What's going on with our young people? You know, our young people are just very violent, grabbing guns and shooting people. It's terrible. Um, but leave a comment down below if you make an omelet today. Tag me in your video or your picture. I gotta go finish up Ava's hair. I'll try to get one more live in today. I try to get some videos out here too. Uh, did y'all hear before I get up out of here? Did y'all hear some of the HBCUs went onto lockdown because of some of the threats they were getting? That was crazy too. There's a lot going on out here. That's why you gotta stay in the house, be prayed up, stay out the way. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I gotta go. I gotta go do my mommy duties. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and I just made an Amazon wish list. My birthday's coming up. You know, Christmas is coming up. You know, I'm your favorite chef. So if you can, check out the Amazon wish list. I'll see you guys in the next one. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang.